Rise and grind to shine. I am Goddess Demira, and this post, I just read another article about the little boy who walked into the wrong house and was killed. Now, my thing is, I'm getting straight to it. My thing is, okay, he walked into the wrong house. So he haven't been there before, obviously. His parents sent him to a house he'd never been before. Like, who sent him on this mission to go into this house to go get his siblings? Who was the shooter that shot him? Okay, because as you can see, the little boy was not even a threat. He was not even a threat at all. So whoever shot him for walking into the wrong house, they need to go to jail. Like, that boy didn't have no type of threat look on him. Okay. If his parents sent him to this house, the mother should feel bad. But it's something given like it wasn't the parents. I don't know. He looked like he could have been raised by European folks. And I'm guessing that it was a European immigrant who shot him for walking into their house, because they felt this, so they have a right because it's their house, but they was not using common sense. They wasn't thinking at all. They just wanted to shoot a little indigenous, dark, copper tone boy. That's all they wanted to do. Okay. You could look at him and see he was not a threat. But they wanted to shoot. They wanted to shoot him. Okay. It's very sad. All these stories about these indigenous children, just like the 3 sisters that was found with lashes on their faces and then found in a pine, in a next door neighbor pine. The little boy who was eaten by alligator. All of this is European immigrants doing. I really feel that, they like to say the little boy that got eaten up by the alligator, they say that was his father. But the news have been lying for so long. The people on the news, the reporters, been lying for so long. Don't know what to believe. But the boy who walked into the wrong house and was killed because he was trying to go to the house where his siblings was at. The people who killed him should get jail time, because you was playing. You wanted to play with somebody's life. Oh, that little boy don't even have a muscular figure. He was only, what, 12, 13 years old? He's tiny. And he was a threat. And okay, he walked into the wrong house, so that means whoever house he walked into, the door was unlocked. And it's like, this don't even sound right. All of it just sound like a setup. So your door was unlocked. He walked into their house. Like, where was he shot at? At the front door? Was he able to walk around the house a little bit? Was he shot in the kitchen, the living room? Like, what area of the house? Because, I do some investigation, me. Like, they're not, it's not, the whole story is not being told. Leaving bits and pieces out. That's what they're doing. Like they always do. And when I say they, I'm talking about the European immigrants. Leaving out bits and pieces. I don't like European immigrants. I don't like them. And I think that they should go back to their homeland. That is the only way that our people will be able to do what it is that we have to do as a nation, as the indigenous nation, and not include European immigrants. Why should they be included in our nation? They're like forcing their way into our nation, into our culture, into our heritage, all of that. We need a whole century away from them. Like, just to not be around European immigrants anymore, because everything that's going wrong in Tameri has everything to do with European immigrants. Our people was merry people, happy people before European immigrants got here. And now that European immigrants are here, it's like the European immigrants turned into merry, happy people because the system was created for them. So they're more happier than our people are, because that's how the ancestors made it. It's not enough of indigenous aborigines out here that is on the same kick that I'm on. If we all get on the same page and want the same thing as a nation, like getting European immigrants out of our country, off of our land, we'll start to progress. It's just the European immigrants taught a lot of our people to love everyone. And you can't do that. You can't love everyone. You gotta focus on your nation. They've been focusing on their nation. They have an agenda. And they all been coming together, completing and fixing and doing their agenda. They don't even have to like each other. They just know what their agenda is, and that's to hold the true natural people, indigenous aborigines, back by any means necessary. A lot of our indigenous aborigine people are afraid of European immigrants, and I'm trying to find out why. It's like you still lost in the sauce, like you still have fear of them folks when you should be fearing the Most High, because the Most High said, fear no one but me. I'm the only one. I feel that it's not enough of our people doing the same things they're doing to our people. There's not enough of our people doing that. Like, so, okay, our children, the indigenous children always coming up missing, and the crimes. Like, have you seen, I haven't seen any European immigrant children, little white girls and boys, killed in a heinous way like our children. I haven't seen it. And it has a lot to do with our people being in so much fear of the European immigrants that they're scared to touch their children. They're scared to touch, they're scared to harm little Becky, little Susie, little Tommy, because subconsciously our people been programmed. Oh, program as niggas. They've been programmed to not touch little Susie. While they're over here disrespecting our people and children. That's a problem. Because it should be, okay, you got 5 of ours, well, we're going to get 10 of yours. If you scared, go to Europe. Because I don't have no problem with letting little Susie and Tommy know that this is not their country. Their parents should have told them that. Their parents should have told them that their ancestors invaded Tameri, which is indigenous aborigine land. But little Susie and Tommy think that just because they're born here, that this is their country. And that's a problem, because they're more confident that Tameri is theirs. They're more confident than a native children. They're more confident. The native children think they came from Africa. That's a problem. And you ain't shit as a parent if you're not teaching your children that. I let my children know that they are natural people, they're indigenous, aborigines, and that Tameri is their land, their country, the soil, all of that. This is a new start, and I would really like if my people do not repeat their history. I would really appreciate that if my people would start opening up their eyes and not be afraid to say it with your chest. Because if you don't say nothing and do nothing from the start, from the very start, like I tell my children, if you don't teach somebody in the beginning not to play with you, that you're not a game, you're not nothing, no one to be played with, they're gonna continue on playing with you. European immigrants know not to play with me. I'm from the smack a bitch tribe. I don't care about you thinking you have power. You don't have no power with me. I ain't gonna let you disrespect me or mine. I slap the taste out your mouth. And do it proudly. I done been called nigga by European immigrants. And yeah, I'm from the Negroid people. But it's not what you say, it's how you say it. They like to say that nigga word in a disrespectful manner. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. They say it in a disrespectful way. That makes me want to smack the fuck out of them. Say Miss Negroid. I'd rather you say that. I think I said enough. But I hope whoever see this video get the fear out of your heart. Because what are you in fear of? Genetically modified people, and you the natural being, the indigenous aborigine, North and South American, Tameri. God is the Myra. Until next time.